They're just pretending to believe things to tell people in rural America that they don't really believe. And I can assure you, when you see what happened on this show, that is what the Democrats are all saying right now. They're using this to beat all Republicans down and say, see, Republicans just say things to their face that they don't mean, like this phony over here. So I think it's understandable to be a little frustrated with it. It's also an own goal, which is a big part of this. It's not as if she's being attacked by unfair leftists in the media who are holding her to a different standard. I will admit that Biden gets away with a lot of lies, but to create this yourself in your own book, and then to go on all of these television, like the VP slot, you possibly can. No doubt. A huge deal. We'll break it down for you. Plate station is 840 WHAS.
It's WHAS, people.
Chief Investment Officer. Happy Monday, Michael.
Hope you all don't mind Buck and Clay for the ride along. I know it's copyrighted. So you can go to Buck and Clay and listen to maybe YouTube or iHeartRadio or whatever.
Nicotine is brain poison. Go to undo.org.
If you need a tow truck, you're in this area, you want to call Furnished Towing. They're not a sponsor of my YouTube. You know, if you're out in the Henryville, which is about the 19-mile marker, it's a towing service for the big boys and the little boys. 345 here. Lori Scottsburg, it's about 320.
Ceasefire agreement. Nothing from Israel on this yet. It comes after President Biden and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu spoke on the phone today. Concerns are increasing as Israeli forces prepare for an expected ground offensive.
I know y'all don't want to listen to the news. see on the right up here is the chain gang picking up the trash, so be careful. Just be careful, people, when you're driving. Pay attention. Don't be on your cell phone. Don't text. Keep your music low where you can listen in case you hear somebody blowing the horn. It'd be nice if everybody put the CB radio back in the vehicle. So you all going to be hearing Buck and Clay, the audio in the background. I like to listen to Buck and Clay, but I know it's copyrighted, so I know Buck and Clay has a YouTube channel. You can go to their YouTube channel and watch it. But when I'm driving, listen to music or Buck and Clay, it makes me concentrate more on my driving. It goes an 18-wheeler with a CB radio. God bless your truck drivers. Thank you for having CB radios in your trucks. Shoulder work the next 5 miles. Just be careful out there, people, wherever you're going. If you can, get over in the next lane or slow down. They will give you a ticket. There goes another First Records northbound. They had two big boys out. They had a rotor wrecker and the other big truck. But when you're driving, watch out for Rudolph. Even your expressway is not safe. Hi, y'all. I can't look at the comments because I'm driving. I know I got 2 comments. I can't look right now. I hope you understand it.
You're trying to look.
It's Robert somebody, I think.
You're trying to look.
Robert Jones, I think. I just glanced down.
Yeah.
My co-pilot's getting on me. There goes another 18-wheeler. CB radio. God bless your truck drivers, CB radio. They go Black Diamond, a bug, you call your pest control, whoever they are. I want to thank you all that subscribe. I hope that little video I done on Karen Reed this morning before I left the house, to me, reasonable doubt Some of you been on a jury. A reasonable doubt. It's so screwed up police investigation. I have my reasonable doubts, people. You know, speed limit's out here 70. I'm doing 65. I'm in no hurry. 65, you save a little bit of gas. You know, the faster you go, the more gas you use. Well, I see he got Sirius radio on his truck, but I don't see a CB antenna. There's one with a CB antenna on it. Milestone. I don't know the company's name of the tractor. Let you know, we're in Clark County, Indiana, part of I-65. To the left of me, if you was on 31, you'd be coming up on Speed, the cement plant. I want to say hi to the expert, if he's watching. I need you all old timers help me get my subscribers up 1,000 by watch hours. You know, make suggestions. You know, I've done what you asked me to do some court TV on my channel. You know, I'm doing what you all request. We'd be getting off at the 9-mile marker, which is Salisbury, Indiana, and take 311 west over to 265, then over on 64. Another good advice, people, when you take an exit, slow down like the sign says or you're flipped. Just like you see 18-wheelers, they take the curve a little too fast and they flip. This is the west side of Salisbury on 311. You know, you all might like moving to this area. So, people, I'm trying my best. You know, on my videos. Some people is in the right spot or got the right video. They do real good, but I'm 70 plus years old, people. I'm bored trying to build my YouTube channel where other senior citizens will come on board, help them out. We talk about our jobs that we used to have. So, since it's a stoplight, I get to. Okay, I hope you can hear me. Heading towards New Albany. You know, gotta go over to a doctor's office over in New Albany. Can you hear me now, Robert? Maybe Buck and Clay driving my audio out. Thank you, Robert Jones. Thank you. Well, my volume button seems to be up, so if you all want to know where I'm at 311 and 60, which is still part of Sellersburg. We got a Kubota tractor dealer down to my left. I think Jacoby Sales, Kubota dealer. Oh, traffic jam. So we got to be careful, people. So be careful. Watch what you're doing. They're coming from New Albany. I'm probably off of 64 westbound side. They got some work being done on the Sherman-Minton Bridge. I want you all to hit the subscribe bell. Let me know about other videos you like to see. Some of you mentioned do what the hell, but that been on everybody else's YouTube channel. Look at the black clouds towards New Albany. We're coming up on the county line road here, Clark County and Floyd County line. So they got a radar sign up here, so I got to slow it down. About 20 miles an hour. There's 30. This is New Chapel Fire Department that we just passed. It. You all heard about Jamie Noe, the ex-sheriff. I got to keep my radio up a little bit, people, because in case we get a weather advisory, The New Albany Smoky. One of my classmates, Greg Tower, about the same build, looks a little bit like the Afro Man. So want to say hi to the White Rabbit, you all say, who's the White Rabbit? That's the better half of the expert. I said, she's the boss in the family. If you saw Friday where I was on StreamYard and I share it on my channel, let you all know about the expert. One of his moderators came up there. I forget her name, but God bless you, young lady, for coming up. It's not Ivory Tech, Prosser. Prosser is kids from Clark County, Scott County, and I believe Floyd County all goes there and learns the trade. Look up in front of us, it's foggy up there. It's either foggy or there's a cop picking fire somewhere. Also, people, when you do a check on your vehicle every morning, or check your spare tire. I'm going to have to turn my defroster on. So I got to slow down, people. Somebody important. Remember, people, to go slower when it's raining. If you have a wreck, the police can give you a ticket for unreasonable speed. You know, just safety. Because your highway's slick. Your cars, your 18-wheelers, they leak a little bit of oil and stuff. So you want to be careful. It's like, you know, you got snow out there. You can spin out, nothing's flat. I said, you know, white cloud, it was the rain. I can't understand people. You explain it to me. figure this what's going on. You heard me talk about Gina the cat. She came a mama. I'm guessing she lost her babies. I'm guessing. Because she keeps stealing one of LB's babies and have her up on the porch. You know, I feel like she lost her first litter of babies. Because sometimes I know Mama Cat does that, wants to help out with the other mama's babies. You know, but maybe she was too young. She's about a year old. I said she was too young. She probably lost them. You know how it is if you got cats and dogs, how the mama dog or cat would do when they lose something. I keep picking the baby up and put it back with LB's cats because she had 5 babies. I say that's probably what happened. It does happen, people. They're too young, they lose their babies. But I understand why God does that. But if she had them right there, you know, I can keep an eye on them, help them, like this, you know. But LB, this is her 3rd litter since last year. Her first litter this year. It's starting to rain again. When I came up here 5 years ago, up there close to the doctor's office, that's where we closed on my house I live in now.
Louisville's News Radio is 840 WTSC.
Robert James. Where did I get Jones? See, you know.
It started with J.
Yeah. I want to thank you all for the ride along. Somehow, I had my defroster on. Is that typical of iPhones when they get hot, they just shut down. You know, I had it plugged in, then I have it unplugged, it still does it. So I don't know what the problem is, people. I want you all to go visit the expert, the White Rabbit, a DUI guy, the Umbrella guy, Megan Fox, the writer, MG Law. That's most of the ones I watch. But your ladies knows about the expert, especially when he does that little wiggle thing. Boy, your lady goes wild. You take it out on your old man when you see it. But I wish I was smart enough to have something like that to do, you know, where you all ladies would love it. I'm up here at Greenville at my son's doctor's office. And as I told him, he needs to go out. Because that's the same problem I had. You know, I went to the hospital and they took x-rays and this and that and found out arthritis. He got arthritis worse than I do. So I want to say hi to all you YouTubers out there. You be watching it later. The old-time YouTubers. I'm not talking about the old ones, the ones that have been on YouTube longer. You remember when you started out, didn't know what you was doing, or you had an idea. I'm 70 plus years old. And I'm kind of new at it. I started this about 2 weeks before Christmas. You know, because us old people needs help. You know, starting a YouTube channel. You ladies who been a YouTube, but not too many subscribers. If you all been abused, talk about your abuse, how you got out of it. You can help other ladies, you know, how you got help. You can also, people, do like a diary of your family, like your family medical history. If you got small kids, that way by you and your mate doing your family history of both sides, then your children will know their medical history in case something happens. You know, they need to know that, you know. Plus, they have a video what you and your mate look like in case something happens, you know. Car wreck or anything like it, where they have a video of you all where they can look back or look at your kids growing up, you know. You can talk about when I started the YouTube, I talked about my medical history. I went into more detail because I said when I was young, I dated quite a few women because I was an alcoholic and drug addict. I've been sober 25 plus years. So I got away from drugs and alcohol. I've helped a few people to get off of drugs and alcohol. It's on my YouTube channel. So thank you all for being sober. Thank your ladies that got out of your abuse situations. You know, I'll be here about an hour or so, but I'm not going to keep it going that long because I'm going to play some video games and like this. But I'm asking for your all's help. Get me, my goal is for 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. You can invite me to your YouTube channel if you're using StreamYard. And I don't know the link to my YouTube channel. Only thing you do is Tom Cartwright 4375 and you find it. But the link, I'm not that smart, people. I'm 70 plus years old. I live on a budget, $800 to $900. You seen my post office box. If you want to send me stuff through the mail, like canned cat food, or cat treats, or things for my kitty cats, or things that you think I need, or I got the Cash App. You've seen that. So you can do that. I like to have things from outside the United States, from your country. You can send it to Tom Cartwright 4375 at Post Office Box number 1, Charlestown, Indiana 47111. If you want to send me stuff in the mail, I know you all seen What the Hell. Their fans send him stuff. I like to get stuff like that, especially from the countries that you're from. I love cats. Whatever kitty cats you think they need, that'd be okay. The Cash App, if you all know, the Cash App, it's the $, Tom Cartwright 4375 is the Cash App. You can leave comments of other videos that you might want me to do. I like What the Hells. I've been trying to go back to the day that they went to court. Will that help me out on some more subscribers? Maybe, maybe not. I've been looking into that. I've been looking at a new computer, because this HP laptop I got, to me, doesn't have a good graphics card in it. If I had a desktop, but you can't ship that through the U.S. mail because they ain't got a box big enough for a desktop. So a laptop, like you seen on my video, go back and look at the video. Look at the graphics card. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe there's a cheaper one with the same graphics card and better memory. I don't know nothing about computers. So I want to let you all go. Will I do a ride along going back home? Probably not. So I want to thank you all. Go to them other YouTube channels that I mentioned. Subscribe to those channels. Also, in Lake Wells, Florida, there's a lady. I want you to subscribe to her channel. It's Noreen Snyder. She reads poetry. She's a widow. She's all alone in Lake Wells, Florida. And you all that lives in Lake Wells, Florida, need to check on her. See if she needs to go to the grocery store, post office, church, doctors, Keep an eye on them us old people. If you like poetry, you'll love Noreen Snyder YouTube channel. She only got about 83 subscribers. So I need for you all to help her out and subscribe to her channel. I had to take a drink of Pepsi Zero. They're not a sponsor. Maybe one day they will. I want you people, the over 800 people that view my video last month of thunder over in Louisville, that next year I have a whole lot of requests to do it again next year. But there's about 10 countries on copyright because they play music for about 30 seconds to a minute. Copyright. It's not copyrighted in the USA, but those countries it is. So what would you think if I muted the music and thunder over in Louisville? That way you won't hear the fireworks go boom, but you know what to expect. But I got over 800 views of thunder over Louisville, even in some countries. Their number one complaint was the copyright of the music. So how come when a TV station does it, they put it on their YouTube video, how come they don't get copyrighted on theirs? Is that because they're a news station? I'm a news station. I'm WTSC, Channel 11 News Media. I used to be a reporter. Used to take pictures for Louisville paper, the Clark County paper, and the Jeffersonville people in my younger days. Now, leave in your comments about that. Is there a way to get around that? YouTube didn't give me any strikes, but I want you people in them countries to watch it. You all know your laws in your country, the big R, and other countries. I don't know what the other 9 countries are. I don't want you to raise Cain about it, but I can understand your country views. But it's fireworks. You can go walking around where they got fireworks. There's going to be music while you're walking around. Does that mean you're going to get a copyright deal? I appeal it to YouTube because I am WTSC Channel 11 News Media. But I haven't heard back from them. So I want you all to put your opinions what I should do. It's about 11 months away, but so I'm letting you know in advance, since I had those 10 countries on copyright law. Is there something I can put at the start of my video, a disclaimer? But I don't know how to do that. I'm asking for y'all's help on that. But as of right now, people, we got 11 months to help me out how to do it legally in all countries and the USA. USA didn't get me. It's just those 10 countries. I love Russia, but I know they got their rights. I love their music, especially you see the little girl in uniform singing, I guess that's the national anthem. I love that, but I get in trouble over that when I share it, because of copyright. But there's got to be a way to get around it in those countries. So it's time to disconnect it. I want to say bye. I love you all. Will I go live tonight? I don't know. Go to the expert channel, the White Rabbit, DUI guy, the Umbrella guy, Megan Fox the writer, MG Law, RD on the scene in Bakersfield, California. RD on the scene, that's Bakersfield. And the other channel he has is Kern County Crime Watchers, White T-Shirt Media. Subscribe to those channels. Make sure, I'm asking you all out there on YouTube, go to Noreen Snyder, Lake Wells, Florida YouTube channel. She does poetry. She only got 83 subscribers. Let's get her subscribers up, people. If you like poetry, you'll love her channel. If you're in Lake Wells, Florida, that's a pretty city you all got. I even look at the old train depot, the old fire engine, the old caboose you got. That's a pretty nice city you all got down there in White Lakes, Lake Wells, Florida. If you all know Noreen Snyder, you probably know who I'm talking about. Ask her if she needs any help. You know, grocery store, the bank, the post office, doctor, church. You know, I'm asking you all to do that. Check on you all old people. Peace, my friend. Goodbye.